D&D. Come on now. Come on. Oh, shit. Hello.
So who called you a grandma yesterday?
Fucking one of my kids. Shut up. I'm like, how do you guys not know that song? They're like, you're a grandma. I'm like, oh, you bitch. You didn't.
Wow. Do they do the whole sheesh thing?
Oh my god, shut up. How did you know?
Because it's all over TikTok, yo. I'm getting
what's the other thing?
spammed with all the videos.
I hate it. And what's the other thing I told you the day? It starts with a B.
Bussin'.
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 Shut up. Just, I don't know.
What is this?
It means great, delicious, something. I don't fucking know. They tried to explain it to me. I'm like, guys.
That's it, bussin', man. See ya.
Bussin'.
We said bussin' when I was in high school, but we didn't use it back to back. We just
God,
said it
I
every
get called
now and then.
queen and sister and all this shit by my kids.
I know what that means.
They're fun.
Queen.
10-year-olds are fun and still scared of you, which is great.
They're getting
we're-
really close to that age that they are
Whew.
no longer scared at you.
Can't do middle school. Yeah, you're right. 4th grade's enough for me. Anyhow.
Sheesh.
Oh no.
Not up. I swear to God.
I'm still young at heart. I can still get down with the cool kids. Fuck.
God. Also, it's just she. There's no SH at the end.
Yes, there is.
She?
Sheesh.
Then
That's not what they say. Then they're saying it wrong.
I promise you it is what. Oh, yeah, maybe they're saying it wrong, yeah.
Games.
Ah.
Oh, God! Not ready for that, sorry. I got new headphones.
Yay!
That was not where I just did. We're getting $50 ahead. That's all I care about.
Do I get, by the way, do I still get, because I didn't use my inspiration point, do I get to keep that?
I think we do, right? I mean, if you don't use it...
Oh, you didn't get rid of it.
In the other campaign, yeah, we definitely kept it.
I will, yeah, I'll stay quiet.
All I have in my notes are 50 gold ahead for a demon, 10 gold for a
boy.
Runic, main objective, no political affiliations.
Okay. I guess I'll read through my notes.
Thanks, Sarah.
You're up.
Okay, so we started out like in combat with at least like 13 of these Northmen, definitely more because you know who can't count. There's a lot of fighting. The charmed dude was confused like the entire time, which I just thought was hilarious. And then towards the end, after like you know being bombarded by all these guys, they started doing I think what was a morale check after we killed Big Horny Boy. And then, then they started, I guess, killing each other, which I think to, like, you know, me personally thinking, like, they didn't want to, like, spill the beans or anything. And then we kept 3 people, like, 3 survivors because they were stunned. And then we brought them back. Pina was there. Yeah, we saved Pina. She had a brand on her back, kind of similar to the brand on Fabio's face, but then we brought her back to her hut, and then the 3 captives got threatened with a bag of bees. And
you
then
take good notes.
Rode back to the town and talked to, you know, asshole blonde boy. What's his name? Lamel. There it is. And we went and talked to him, but we actually talked to the speaker of the town and the captain of the guard.
Oh yeah, she was sexy, I think, in my head.
Captain Sierra Winston.
Yeah.
Speaker of the town.
Yeah. Speaker. Yeah, there's my notes there. And then we negotiated for like an hour, real life time, and basically boiled it down to that like these Northmen are devil worshippers, or so says propaganda, and that we will get 50 gold per devil head, 10 gold per normal man head. And because, this town doesn't have a lot of money, Lamel's gonna go leave to, gather more funds. Made a weird note that the Mordar contract uses blood. Spooky. And Runic is the devil language, and Sir Tyrion died a few days ago, and Pina was taking care of the bodies without magic until then.
So Tyrion died a few months ago.
Months ago. I had it written as a few days ago.
It's taken me a while to get in.
And then who was like, hey, give me that money too, I'm in a union, and then we dipped to go to the tavern.
Pretty much. One thing before we begin, Ali, can you move your mic a little bit away from your the earphone cup?
How do I do that?
Is it in your ear? You have to pull it out of the headphone.
Oh, hold on.
You have the mic in the ear, so it's picking up the things you're hearing.
Oh, because it's so close? Damn, these are
Yeah.
good. Okay, how about now?
Which ones did you get?
I don't know.
She got the
Steel
Arctis
Series
9.
Arctis 9.
Very nice.
Can you hear me now, though? Is it okay? Is it too far away?
That's fine. That's perfect.
Okay, sorry.
That's right.
Woo. Is this Debbie over here? On the roof?
Or be roach. It's a roach. No, he can be horse.
Horse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Horace.
Good.
Horace.
It's pretty good.
so we are just gonna stand around like a bunch of idiots.
Oh, are we beginning?
I thought he was getting music. Oh, okay. I can't.
I
hear
need
him.
another
wait,
drink.
Wait, did I get an inspiration point from all that pizzazz?
Hell yeah.
Okay, thank God. Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
On the table. Oh, fine. Twins. Nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Triplets.
I'm kidding.
Why did your
Being
mind immediately
ageist
jump to
there.
wrench? Go ahead, dude. Sorry.
No, I was making a joke.
Same. Hmm. Get on with your business. Nothing to see here.
Is this
He yells
open,
out.
by the way, Parker? over here, or is this closed off? Oh, okay.
Do people resume their activities when Leslie abruptly yells out? Okay. Persuasion. Here we go. Nope, that's performance. What's going on here? Where are you, Persuade?
Big
One.
fan of this piano solo.
Damn, boy.
Ooh.
-2.
I have no charisma. That's my
Mhm.
greatest strength.
Anybody have charisma? Just meth
Me?
knowledge. Okay, cool.
Oh, good. I walked to the table.
I'll give her a smile and like raise her hand in a sort of priestly manner, you know?
Well, that was a little. Oh, that's not my voice at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was a little unnecessary. Excuse me, madam. Do you mind if we use your stage? Is it to be a little livened up in here? And if she looks even remotely hesitant, he's going to take that as a yes and just start walking. Excellent. We just start walking, and I will grab Allie as I walk by her.
You mean Isabella?
Isabella. Sorry, your thing says Allie.
Right. Can I get some water with a little bit of lime? Please. As she's doing this, I am staring holes into the gentleman next to me for
Wow.
perception check him for anything sus. Yeah. Oh, on his part, he's checking me out. All right. I'm checking to see if he's suspicious in any type of way. Insight. Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
wondering.
He's the only person in here that looks like he's not from around here. Everyone's a commoner and he's not. So I want to see
Wow.
what his deal is. Give me a second.
Azrael will just patiently wait behind Wesley.
Oh.
Big bro.
Kind of lean in a little bit, and I say, you know, the body is a temple. You have to take care of it. Touche. Why don't you drink yourself to death? Be my guest.
Wow.
He turns to the little girl to the side and he says, "Good evening." And he offers her a smile. No, 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 no. He just said hello. Pina, is that who you refer to? He kind of he tilts his head a little, and his eyes drift off to the side in thought for a moment, and he nods slowly. He said, "Yes, we did. We did find her. She's okay. We made sure that she's okay." And he gives her a friendly smile.
Do you? Sorry.
He just follows her with his eyes, and he lets her go. And he'll come and stand up next to Wesley.
Hmm.
Thank you.
What are you serving? What is it you have here? I'll just take a glass of wine, thank you.
Who still has her cloak very tightly pulled around her ever since she's stepped in here. Very in a very soft voice whisper. Do you have a glass of juice, maybe? Anything you have. Oh, yes, please.
Hey, feather boy, will you get me a nail?
Across to her, and he just offers a bemused smile, and he nods, and he turns his eyes back to the bartender, but he will wait until Who and her have finished talking before he asks.
Hmm.
Thank you. And just one ale, please. Make that two. The other one will probably want one. Thank you. He'll just pull the coins out and just place them in anticipation down on the counter. He just tilts his head. And who do you think we are? Hmm. News gets around here fast, doesn't it?
That was like 30 minutes ago.
No, it was longer than that, wasn't it?
I was thinking of like the time we walked from the town hall to here.
We spent a lot of time in the town hall.
Ah,
Hmm.
Uh,
People like
yes,
to talk in this town.
seems so. But yes, we are they. Uh, We ensured her safe return, and she as well. To who? Who did she extend it to?
Wesley shakes her hand, but doesn't say anything. He just sips on his water. But he continues to stare holes into the gentleman next to him. Oh, that's right. Wesley. You know, for information that travels fast in this town, you would think that the names of us would already have gotten around. But my name is Wesley.
You'll accept it, and his hands are actually quite very soft, unused, and he gives her a firm yet kind of gentle handshake, and he just inclines his head and he says, "My name is Azrael." He just kind of cocks an eyebrow, and awkwardly looks to the side, like, okay.
What's wrong with your hands?
I'm not sure. I thought they were pretty normal. They look normal
Wes-
to you, Wesley? And he'll hold his hand up to his face.
Wesley examines his hands very, very deeply.
Roll up his,
Investigation.
yeah, roll an investigation check.
On your hands,
Yeah.
bro. Aw, not very high.
Bro, you're not even fucking sure if that's a hand, mate. Oh no, it was a 12. It was a, yeah.
Mm-mm. Looks normal to me.
Oh,
Thanks.
speaking of hands, she will,
Takes it like a bread.
you know, you know, going out on a limb, she'll stick her clawed hand out very gently. I'm who? Creatures like me?
He just kind of turns and looks at who, says nothing.
Maybe I didn't hear you right. Creatures like me? Okay. Interesting. Not, she's a little offended actually. So she's gonna take her juice cup. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go sit where the people sit. And who's gonna go walk over and sit in the corner.
Wow. Can I roll a performance check, Parker? I don't want to drop this in here without it. Can I roll a performance check with assistance because Allie's helping? I mean, we'll play loud enough for the whole inn to hear. That depends on the role of the performance.
Ooh.
Yes, I think I will. We are just playing on the stage.
Azrael will kind of look at Wesley and he'll say, "They have a very strange obsession with making music, don't they?"
You know, there's two types of people in the world. One who can sit in silence and be okay with it, and the others who can't. They're so fidgety and they wouldn't know what to do with themselves if they couldn't just move about.
Thank you for that insight.
I'm trying to get people riled up in the music with my violin. Dancing around the room. Persuage? Try to get them to clap and dance. Well, I'll pull one off their shirt and dance with him. That's what I'm doing. Oh god. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, she falls with him and just laughs as the song ends.
I got another one for you if you're out there singing now.
You failed to notice that who had tied his shoelaces together before he got up.
How'd you know?
High perception.
I will help him up and just laugh. He did. Was thinking.
Once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her boat it down, it below me, bully boys.
I would love for you to buy me a drink.
The wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when it's tongue in his tongue, we'll take a leave and go. She hadn't been 2 weeks from shore when down in her a right well bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take its waves in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Move out the way and let it up.
Yeah, Wesley will get out the way and join who.
Okay.
I'm singing, so
Azrael is just sipping on his wine whilst the is just watching this unfold.
yeah. What? He throws the beer
Captain
Oh,
crew
please,
and
please.
go. Soon may the wellerman come
I
to
know what
bring
she's
us
doing.
sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Oh, good. I'll wicket him and kick him off the stage. It's on my fucking stage. Oh, that's one. Damn it. Oh. Okay. I'll just take it and wink. Keep playing. Did you see that? I got the free drink.
So, what? Sorry, go ahead.
I said, did you see that? I have got a free drink. That is 1 me, 0 you.
Ah, but you cheat walking around the room.
What happened when she came over, by the way, with the drinks? Did she just like put them down and walk away? Oh, okay. I will just hop down and grab mine then.
Azrael, at this point, he kind of turns his eyes between the stranger at the bar and Dolores, and he will kind of fixate upon Dolores, and he will say, "Who was that little girl who was in here when we arrived? It seemed that the circumstances surrounding Pina had rattled her somewhat. Is she okay?" It seems she was quite popular in this town. Rekka. Hmm. Hmm. And what of Pina's late master? Who was he in this town? Uh, was he held in as high regard as his apprentice? Indeed. Oh, stayed in his tower, did he? I see. Well, I will make sure. Well, I was summoned here to ensure that his passage into the next realm goes smoothly, so I shall ensure that his legacy is at least somewhat solidified upon this plane. He will smile back. Oh, go on, yeah, go on. He turns his head and he looks out the window and he does a head count on the horses. Is there more or less or yeah? And he'll say, "Yep, yes, indeed, those are our horses. Yes, I do hope you do not mind us um hitching them there." Mm. I regret to say that we did not really pass the stables upon our way here, so perhaps it might be an idea to actually to station them there overnight instead. How intoxicated does he look? Can I kind of evaluate his sobriety? Okay. Not the best. I still got these shit dice. Hmm. Yeah. Azrael just smiles at him. Is there not? Azrael just he just cracks a grin and sort of laughs like I just did there. And he looks away and turns his eyes back to his glass and he says to Dolores, fee is, I mean, the generosity is appreciated, but if payment is required, we can certainly ensure that we pay for these stables for the night. We probably will not be staying too long. We have things to attend to, but I do believe, yes, as the hours wane, that stables is probably better for them than just leaving them outside. One thing we were offered, though, was rooms paid for by the town here for the night. I do believe it was here anyway. Have you been informed of such things? Oh, he's talking to Dolores at this point. Yeah. But Azrael at that point turned back to Dolores. He's asking her about the rooms here. Thank you. Certainly not, no. And he looks back to Yago and he says to him, well, Mr. Yago, how much, I presume you work the stables here, how much typically does one pay to house a steed overnight? In check.
Thanks.
Fucking, what are my rolls, bro? Yeah. At this point, Azrael, his eyes just slowly pan towards Dolores and he cocks an eyebrow, just looking at her with a kind of playful smirk.
Can we hear this conversation? Okay.
No. At this point, seeing Isabella come up, Azrael, he'll just kind of lift his glass, presuming his work will be done for him from here. So he just kind of takes a sip and watches.
He's gonna sit on the table and face him on the bar.
Fabio just gets a wicked grin. He's just leaning against the wall, picking at his violin.
Voice. How about this? I have an idea. Why don't we play for it? Are you a gambler? Well, that is your choice. There are two choices. And we could all play if we wanted to.
I will just kind of glance over at Wesley.
Sure you don't want your money? This can
No.
be very fun.
I'm not here for the money.
Suit yourself.
We could play Evandra's Favorite. We can play Gambit Forward. I'm sure you know all of the good ones.
What about Gwent?
That game, sir. I don't give a thank you.
My daughter's dying and it's an emergency.
How about a game of Gwen?
I just think it's game. Oh, Sarah, you were not here for the other.
Happy to be included.
Just like Cameron.
I played that game.
Till that game.
Yeah.
Did you stab yourself?
Cut myself a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You healed it.
Right.
Gambit. Alright. So. Fuck! I can't. Am I too loud if I bring it too close though?
No, it wasn't loud. It was just the sensitivity.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just like. It wasn't your
Once
voice.
you lowered the sensitivity, you were fine.
Okay.
You sound good though. Wow.
Okay. Because I can hear myself vibrating in it. Not vibrating, but like it just sounds weird.
It's because
Alright,
they're
anyway.
closed back earphones. You'll get
Okay.
used to it.
Okay, so each card player rolls 1d8, keeping the die hidden. So, each player has a chance to raise the bet, call the bet, or fold. It continues when all bets are equal. Then the player rolls a 1d6, keeping it secret as well. A final chance to raise, call, or fold. Each remaining player rolls a 1d4. So we don't really need to raise or anything. This is just for horses, for free, right?
Yeah, we're
Well,
just trying to get I mean, you can take this man for everything he's got on him. He's drunk. Take
it's
advantage.
kind of. I mean, if you're not going to do the raise, you should probably do Avandros, because Gambit of Ord is sort of like Texas Hold'em, where if you're not betting on the round, there's no point to keep going,
That's true.
because you're bluffing each round. That's what the point of it is.
Right.
So you gotta have money.
So you roll a 2d6. If they add to 7 or 12, you win. And if they don't, you don't. So whoever rolls a 7 or 12 first, I guess.
Yeah, you just keep going back and forth, and you can put more and more in the pot if you want.
That's easy. Whoever rolls a 7 or a 12 wins.
Right. Does anybody else would like to play this game? Although actually it's for horses, so I don't know how anybody else would play.
I mean, I would gladly join, but 2-on-1 seems a little unfair.
Oh, that is true. We need to give you a chance, not like you have much of one, but. And she will take out her dice. Does he have dice? Oh, that's too bad. You do not have any dice. I'll sell them for you. To you.
Rent.
No fun. No fun at all. May I borrow your horses, my dear? Your horses, your dice. I can't talk today. I'm talking to you.
He's just got a bag of
Uh,
fucking
Do you not have
herd of
dice?
horses.
yes, I totally have dice. Subtract however much they're worth
They're
from
like
my.
not even a silver. Give me your dice.
Yes, that was a thing that happened, Parker. But
I will
of
give
course. No.
private
Throwback.
roll. I mean, we're both doing it right now in front of each other. It's normal. it's just roll it.
Well, yeah, because you get to
No, this is
add
just
money if you want to roll another 1d6.
no. Oh,
Yeah. So you roll your 2d6. If you're happy with your number, you can just do nothing. Then you can double the bet to add a 1d6 to it if you don't have 7, 12, or a high number.
let's make this more interesting. Why don't we all roll for our own horse? Is that way everybody can play?
Wait, what?
Like if I win against him, I get to get my horse for free. If somebody else plays and they lose against him, they have to pay for their horse. I'm just trying to get everybody to play. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You
Sure.
know, you could say the true test of one's skill is to not play at all.
Do you not want to play, Wesley?
No, I don't. I have the ability to
Lord.
play and the ability to not play. And there's a space in between where I'm at.
I do
Alright.
and don't want to play at the same time.
There's a
Wesley,
balance between play
tell
and
you
not
what.
play.
I will roll for you then if you do not want to play. And if I lose, you have to pay for it. Alright, she'll hand Fabio's dice to the guy. Oh, this is a public roll, or no, it's private? It's public, okay. Okay.
Have you ever gambled with shady individuals before, who?
Fabio will say somewhat quietly.
Who will whisper
Those
back?
are nice dice.
But there doesn't
Dude.
open a 7 or
I am a shady individual.
Oh, so close. Again? Oh no, we can add it.
Oh, you guys aren't. No, okay. You guys are supposed to roll your 2d6 like behind your hand, right? Because the other person's not supposed to know your number.
No, they are. It's against the house. Yeah, they are.
But he is the house in this case. There is no house.
But it doesn't matter. That's not how they did it in Critical Role.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna roll so now you roll a 6-sided die. You don't look like somebody who knows how to play this game. Wait,
You
6 6
win.
is 12!
Yeah, you win.
I won. Oh, that's too bad. It looks like my horse is free.
Wait, so what? So why did you roll 2d6 first and then 1d6 afterwards?
Because 2d6 gives you your first number. If you get a 7 or 12, you win. And then you roll a 1d6 to try to get 7 or 12.
But you have to
If you go
double the
over.
bet to roll the second die. That's what I was trying
It's
to
just
say.
for horses. It's for horses. This is just whatever. Just. Oh,
Okay.
that's not what he said.
I mean, that's what the rules say. That's what I was. Yeah.
Okay, then 2 horses. Fuck that. If I win, I get 2 horses for free. You can't just let him win 2 things and me not.
Or he pays a gold. I mean, on top of your horse for free.
Well,
Yeah.
that was me and Wesley. So I just got 2 free horses for Wesley and I.
Wait, you're betting for me?
Yeah, you didn't want to play.
Oh.
You
But that
literally
means
just-
I'm
Neutral.
but that means I'm participating even
That
though I don't
means-
want to.
I'm complicit in this murder of character.
Wait, wait.
But then I guess you'd have to do something about it, which would be against
You
your
know what?
natural nature,
It's
huh?
completely fine because Debbie, she's not neutral. She's has a mind of her own and opinionated and all of that. Just don't play for me.
Who's
Well,
Debbie?
that's just too late.
Oh right. So what the fuck is Debbie?
Deborah, you've met her already.
I. Oh! You keep that 11, you bitch.
We're rolling now because you won too.
anybody-
Remember?
Would anybody else like to play for their horse?
Yes, sure. I'll play. And he kind of steps up next to him.
We have
Yeah.
another gambler in the room.
Would you mind if I use your dice, Isabella?
I'll wink at him and hand it to him.
Thank you. And he will warm them up in his hands and cast them to the table. How do I roll? Oh, it's over here. And it's 2d6 first, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No, you can either get a 7 or a 12 still. And he can only get a possible 12.
God, I fucking hate these dice so much. Oh, want to roll together? Or would you like to go first? Would you like to go first, or shall we roll together? Yeah, we have to roll again.
1d6.
Okay. Ooh.
Notice? Is he cheating? Oh.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Were you
smiles.
cheat?
He'll roll again. It says 1d6 this time, yeah?
Please win. Please win.
Yeah, I fucking hope I win. Fuck, bro.
Wait, you had a 1 before. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I
You had a
didn't.
2. Fuck. So close.
I had a 9 before. So what happens if you go over 12?
I mean, nothing. You have to get a 7 or 12. That's it.
Okay,
I mean, it's just it's
Mm-hmm.
it's just the highest.
start again.
Where are you reading that it's the highest?
Yeah, where'd you get that?
No, babe. It's just a 7 or 12. If you play against the house, you lose automatically, but we're just playing with each other.
You okay? I'm so confused because the rules don't make sense if there's no house.
It's just each
Let's
other.
just go.
So you
Whoever
both
gets
roll a
7 or 12.
2d6. Who gets to
Wait, before he
decide?
rolls.
So say you both roll a 2d6. One's a 9, one's an 8. Who gets to decide if you both roll 1d6? The person that rolled a 9 doesn't want to roll another die. The person who rolls an 8 wants to roll. So who gets to decide?
Doesn't matter. It's just what they do. Wait, before he rolls. Wait. You got.
I'm so
Okay,
fucking
before he
confused.
I'm gonna. He puts his hands on the die, right? I'm gonna smack his hand on the table, and just say, "This time you don't cheat." I knew I smelled a rat. And I'll let go of his hand.
Well, go on. It's your roll. Yeah, so roll again.
1d6. Whew. Come on, 1.
Fucking hell, bro. I guess we go again.
I'm not a bard. I'm fine. Ah, shit. Fine. Come on, 3.
Fucking hell!
Oh, you're always one off. You're always one off.
No.
At least it's not cheating. Oh, yikes. Come on. Oh, you got
He just gave him a smile. Thank you, my friend. I do believe, going by the rules, we went for 3 rounds, correct? So I believe that covers not only myself, but my friends also. As Asbel's eyes go black. Thank you, and they fade back to normal. Thank you. You're so kind. He turns to the group and he beckons and says, "Come, let's not lose our guide."
I guess
What?
while that was happening, because it was quite a long game, us three on this table can have a little chit chat,
Yeah.
little
what was
RP
it?
of our own.
Mm-hmm.
So, who? I never asked you about, you know, where you're from. Because, that lady was like, wait, what was her name? Dolores? She mentioned that there were others like you that came about here before.
Yeah,
See-
who's been sulking into her juice this whole time?
Did that strike a chord with you?
Who's gonna sigh? She asked if there were other creatures like me. You think a dumbass would see a person when they saw one?
Huh.
No, or know a person when they saw one. Excuse me.
You definitely have all the rights and liberties of a person, but as far as races, you're something different entirely.
Who is going to put her glass aside and like steeple her little clawed fingers in front and lean into Wesley and say, "What exactly do you think I am?"
Let me see if Wesley has like a mirror, like in his inventory.
No, who is being a little threatening right now, if it's not obvious?
That's fine.
Well, you're my traveling companion. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you.
Who will turn to Fabio? Fabio, you're more doubt, right? You know, you fight beasts, you fight people. Tell me what you think. Am I a beast? Or am I a creature? Or am I a person?
He's kind of paying attention to what's going on over in the bar and watching Mr. Cheater, but he kind of leans down just a little without turning to look at you.
You are no beast that I have ever seen, my dear.
What about the other two? Person or creature?
I think he's talking to
No.
Fabio.
Yeah, we're talking at our table. We're not like. This is happening while the game is happening at the bar.
Yeah, he's asking Fabio about us, right?
Well, you're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Cause she
Oh,
asked you.
what other two? I don't know who you're talking about.
I was asking if I was a person or a creature or a beast in your eyes.
Oh, and you just said no beast, so I must know if she's a creature or a person now.
Okay, now I'm actually confused.
She gave you three options.
Mm-hmm.
You said she's not a beast. Is she a person or a creature then?
You know,
I know,
She's
I'm trying to think of how he'd respond
Oh,
as
okay.
as he's half paying attention to this conversation and caught like three words, and now you're now like,
You you speak in riddles, Mr. Wesley.
As
and he's
we're
gonna stand up and walk over to the bar.
as we're mid dice roll, he kind of looks over to the table and just sees this weird, awkward silence.
you know, uh, who? I'm not trying to offend you. I just want to know more about you, is all.
Well, buddy, that makes two of us.
Wesley pulls out a book, and he's like, I have a great excerpt from this book of mine. It's called The Power of Now.
Fucking idiot.
And he's gonna read it. He's gonna read a little excerpt.
It might give some insight into, you know, maybe it'll stick with you, maybe it'll fade away, but I just want to read this passage. It goes, the past gives us an identity, and the
Oh,
future
Jesus.
holds the promise of salvation, of fulfillment in whatever form. Both are illusions. And he puts a book away, and he's like, you can identify of whatever you like. Doesn't bother me any bit.
I hear this over my shoulder and I just back up, come back to the table, and pretend to pick something up and go, "Oh, it seems I forgot something." And I will grab Who's arm and say, "Look at these dice for me," and pull her towards the bar.
Who's not? Who's gonna lean back and like resist? But I mean, she's
Are you forcefully pulling her?
No, it was more of like I was trying to get her out of this really awkward situation, but if
Okay.
she's gonna stay behind, you can. I'm not gonna
This is gonna be a
force
thing.
you
I'm just gonna
away.
read random quotes from self-help books.
Knowledge. You know what I like more than money? Knowledge.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
What just happened?
Yeah, well,
He pulled you away and you resisted?
Yeah.
I mean, if you resisted, you stayed. I'm not like forcefully using strength. It was just sort of like
Okay, because I was gonna say
trying to give you an out.
she's got a noodle arm, so I mean, she's gonna resist, but I had some things I want to say. Where were we?
Oh, you can identify as whatever and it doesn't bother me anymore,
Mm.
at all.
Swatting Fabio's hand away. Who's gonna say, you know, you're the first person to say that to me in a long, long time. I like to think I'm a person.
Alright then. Then you're a person to me.
Let's go
they
see what
just
these.
stare at each other.
No, let's go see what these fuckers want. Gonna go over to the bar.
Seeing them come over, Azrael will say, "Come, we have free shelter for our horses tonight, so let's not lose our guide, shall we?"
It was a good idea, right? And I'm elbowing as Azrael.
He gives her an approving nod and a smile. Indeed. Well done. Come, let's go.
Ooh, did you hear that, Fabio? I got the well done.
Yeah, Yargo left as well, right? Yeah, but that would have only been a second after. Like, yeah, so we're gonna
Wait,
follow
why are
him
we? Why are we following him?
because he's leading us to the stables.
Place to put our horses.
Yeah.
Do I have to just? I'm just gonna chug my drink real quick, and then I'll go.
What? So far.
He said there was two, but is he leading us there? Where's the other one? Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. Understandable. That's where I left Argo to begin with, right? When I came into the town, and I was with Lormel, so I kind of know where we're going, right? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He gets up on Argo. Gets on his horse.
Awesome. I don't know what the check is. You'll have to tell me.
He has a secret.
Oh, it's only on a 100? Oh, okay. Whoops. How's a freaking
Dash. Or slash.
slash in this one? Okay.
I want to know what you were
MBD.
gonna do.
Don't worry about it.
Yikes. That's so dumb. I already know.
Oh, it's so good to see you on the ground, horse.
What is happening right now?
He's understanding what I'm saying.
I think I know what that roll was for.
You trying to smooth talk your horse, dude?
No.
No.
Oh god.
Maybe one day you'll find out.
Anyways. So where is this den that you speak of? No, the place where I can steal more of your money. Oh, is that the stables?
You gamble in horseshit?
Is this just you two? I'm talking to him about his sister. Mhm. Who gambled there? Interesting.
Oh, my
Where's-
horse has changed back.
Where's Debbie? This is not my horse.
Yeah, the horses have all changed back to the originals.
Deborah.
Bibs. What?
Debbie. The trading post. So silly looking.
His name is Horse. Thank you.
deck for you in the morning, Debbie.
Gives Argo a scratch, and he says, "I'll see you again in the morning, my friend."
Debbie is examining her stable and is not impressed with the housing that she has for tonight, but it'll do. Sassy horse.
Can I slip the stable boy some coins? Is he paying attention? Do I need to like sleight of hand, or is it just easy? Okay. Yeah, I'll just hand him 2 gold.
Take good care of them, and make sure that one stays in his stall.
You want
I
this to
believe
stay?
we've been given rooms back at the inn, no?
Right.
Aw, you're no fun.
I guess we're walking back then.
Such a nice man.
Stay sore loser.
Azrael just chuckles.
Well, since it's a walk,
And in we go.
what are you drinking? Cannot click mine yet.
So, we're going
Can't
to talk
get
about
any door.
tomorrow.
Would you say, Danny?
So we're going to talk about tomorrow.
Yes. We do. What are we doing tomorrow again? We're going to
We're
find
breaking
these
into
killers.
the dead
Oh,
guy's place.
It's
Yeah.
not like you're being paid for a job or
Oh yeah.
anything.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my mind went somewhere else. My mind was somewhere else. Sorry. Well,
Wait.
what is it you want to talk about?
I feel like something else is going on here.
Oh, they can't move. Is the door open?
Yeah, I just can't touch it at all.
They're a bit clumsy. They had quite a bit to drink. They can't open the door.
No, I can't. I'll refresh. Well then I won't be able to at all.
Bye.
Yes, thank you.
Well,
I'll go back to my.
Go take a seat.
Azrael will stand, I guess, if there's no chairs.
Maybe
Yeah,
Push
that's
in.
what I
Have
went over
bigger
here
tables.
first time. I was like, oh, these are bigger tables.
right.
Oh,
These are
I left
games
my
tables, though, no?
Hmm?
The games tables, like snooker, like pool tables. Okay.
I left my drink there, so I just started drinking it.
Well, my job here, as you know, at this point, is to give Sir Tyrion his passing rites. So that's what I need to do tomorrow. You said you had some business in his home as well.
Well, again, my mission was to come here and figure out what he wanted. And obviously, it was help with the invaders, the Northmen. But from
That's
our
what
account,
Think
from
is,
our
is it?
encounter earlier, yeah, from our encounter earlier, they there's some other things going on. Like, what was that black spiraling thing with all the dreadful voices? You know? Nope.
I know that it's not as simple as it seems, as they're making it sounds to be. Cause like, why would you just call the help of, where I'm from, if it was just some random raiders? Like, so I'm just trying to put that out there. See what I get back. I'm putting that out into the universe.
Was it a coincidence that you two came along too? The Modere.
I don't believe in coincidences. Actually, I do believe in coincidences. Would I believe in coincidences?
What is
No.
so
Gives
coincidental
her a
about
weird
it?
look.
I don't know if you've been outside of this town for very long, but there are quite a few nasty things out there.
I'm
Fun.
well traveled, my friend.
Oh, he's well traveled, Fabio.
Yeah, like 3 cities.
Oh.
Only 3?
3 cities.
Maybe more. Really big cities.
Oh.
Count as 2 each.
Oh, well then please continue and speak about these things that you've seen and that you know about.
I mean, I don't like to brag. Seems as though you two, however, do.
What would you like to know about?
Yeah, what was fancy getup you have here? What's that all about? Bunch of
They're called
beats hunters.
clothing.
Right. What are some of the beasts that you've hunted before? Some of the biggest prizes.
Oh, well, that depends. What do you mean by big? Do you mean like size or money?
Size.
Well, we fought an Ethercap before. We fought a Galador. We fought a. I'm looking through my book of things that I fought before.
Totally not cool. You have the monster manual in
We
front of
don't
you.
have that. We have fought a Manicore. That was kind of hard.
Interesting.
And yes, we fought lots of different things for lots of different monies.
Hmm. Seems like we'll be working together.
Oh, joy. Just don't get in my way of money making, okay?
Is
You
it
took my money. Why would I even get in your way?
Bella?
Don't accept the money.
Why don't you tell him the story about the time the rock picked you up and took you back to its nest?
Oh, that was fun. So, I was walking along. Really want me to make up a story? Okay. And this huge, like, rock-like thing. We just thought it was a rock, right? So I was leaning against it, and then all of a sudden it moved, and it picked me up, and it just started running. And I was not freaking out. So
That's not a rock.
That's not a rock. I thought you knew what it was. Sorry. I'll send you a picture.
oh, rock?
You rock? What?
ROC.
ROC rock.
Oh.
The rock.
Oh.
Rocks are real. They're animal. They're birds called rock.
I'm
It's
thinking
a-
like a rock giant. It was gonna become a.
No, no,
It's
no.
gonna become a
It's a
thing.
The rock picked me up.
CR11 giant eagle thing.
Like
Yeah,
a
massive.
kaiju kind of bird thing.
Oh.
Yep.
Mhm.
You
I
actually
was-
fought them in The Witcher 3, which is why I thought you would get the reference.
I don't remember. I haven't played Witcher in a long time because it came out so
Huh.
long ago, man.
Sorry.
I was leaning against the rock.
I was beating against these rocks.
When this big bird came down from nowhere.
Nowhere. And just swooped me up and
All right,
brought me to my nest.
rocks.
However,
You see, Fabio always tells me that I need to have some dynamite with me, so I did. This was a good idea. And so, I was trying to get away, and then I did it, and so I just stuffed some dynamite down his throat, and I did a lot of fire, and then poof! It just like totally blew up in my face.
You stuffed dynamite down a rock's throat.
Yes, I did.
My goodness,
How else do you kill one? I mean, have you ever killed one?
I have not. I'm just marveled by the fact that those beaks can tear a man limb from limb.
Yes, well, there are things that make me think that I can do things that I might not be able to, but I usually succeed.
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen the things that a dynamite can tear limb from limb, my friend?
Ooh.
Perhaps one day I shall show you if we have ample opportunity.
So you two are the explosive type. I like to
Well,
think my
it
methods
depends on exactly what you mean by explosives there, my friend.
loud.
It gets
Loud.
the job. If
Right.
it gets the job done, then yes. But it really doesn't matter.
I think it does.
I mean,
Seems quietly.
if we're talking about jobs, quiet is key, but a well placed bomb is a good diversion.
Right. If it were me, I would. Granted, I've never taken down a rock before, so props. But I like to do things with a little bit more precision,
Like jumping onto the walls and stuff.
and not so flashy. Yes, maybe a little flash, but not something as crazy as a explosion.
It's a flash, but it's beige.
It's a little poof. Well, yours is like a boom. You know.
Gets the jobs done and I get paid.
You are strangely passive, my red-haired friend. Is there something in your order of... What was it you said your order was called again?
The Emerald Order.
Is this a tenet of your order to be completely passive or something?
It is not. No, that's not it. It's just that we'd rather focus on things more. We'd rather not focus on things that commoners would focus on. Again, we don't take any political. We don't have any political affiliations, or we don't take sides. Basically, the dangerous things out there that affect this entire plane. That's the things that we focus on. So there is a detachment from what's happening, in a sorts.
I see. Interesting. You have to tell me more about your order at some point. Would I have heard of them?
I think you asked this last time.
Did
Yeah,
I
you
ask this
rolled.
last time? I can't remember.
You
Did I?
rolled and you didn't roll very well.
Okay. So I've heard the name, is it, or what?
Yeah, I think you've heard the name before.
Okay. Yeah, I'm asking you. Can't remember what we established. Okay. You'll have to tell me a little bit more about your order at some point. It seems quite interesting.
Yeah, do they all eat white bread?
Some like to put other condiments on the bread.
But still white bread.
I'm sure there are plenty of people in the order that like to eat a variety of food.
Oh, thank
But
goodness.
for me, white bread it is for now.
Have you ever tried tango?
What is that?
Oh, you're missing out, my friend. It is your white bread put on a stick and cooked just so, with a little bit of sweetness to it.
You say mango.
No.
Sweet?
Tango.
Bango? What are you saying, mate?
I'm not sure if he is intentionally this stupid all the time.
I really, out of character, I cannot understand your accent. Like,
Bang, what is it? Bango?
Dango.
Bango. What is that?
Dango.
Oh my god.
Dango
I
with a D?
seriously can't hear what I'm saying?
With a
I
D?
heard it. Yeah.
Yes.
No. I heard bango and mango, and like, there's a D. Dango? No, I've never heard of dango.
Ah, well, hopefully one day you'll get a chance to try it.
Maybe.
Might be a bit too exciting for him, my friend.
Yeah, he did get some citrus in his water today. I was afraid that was a bit too spicy for you.
Oh, citrus and spice are two different things.
Ah,
Well, this conversation is just so riveting. I think I'm going to go to bed. Fabi, would you like to join?
Yes. Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Immediately gets up.
We'll see you all in the morning.
indeed. Rest well.
Probably not. Night.
Azrael will go towards Dolores. Dolores, you mentioned something about rooms. Do you have keys for us? Are they all vacant, or do we have specific rooms we must take, or can we? Okay. Well, I'll just take a single for myself, thank you.
You don't want to be roomies.
Thank you, my dear. And he looks at Wesley and says, "What did you say?"
No, nothing. I mean, I guess I could take a room too. We could. It's fine.
You
Does
want to be
anyone wanna share a room?
roomies?
Sure.
I'll be your roomie.
And I can show you my before sleep yoga routine.
I really don't want to see it.
Interesting character. Thank you, Dolores, and I bid you a good night. Thank you. You'll go and head upstairs.
Oh, good. As you walk up there, you already hear things happening.
Oh God.
It's pretty fast. I mean, it's not fast, but it happens anyway.
Sounds like furniture's being thrown across the room.
You don't know what's going. The door just started like.
Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna stay a bit behind to talk to Dolores. First, I'm gonna hold out my flask. Say, can you fill this up with grape juice? Sweet. No. Now, just quick question. DM, is anyone else like paying attention to this conversation we're having? I'm gonna like look around, trying to be not suspicious about it. Be like, you said you've seen creatures like me? I mean, I'm not from around here either. I'll like gesture with my clawed hand. What? Where? What? Where did you find? Where did you find other people like me? Huh. That's that woods, huh? Other Sova? So, that word we talked about, Danny. Or,
What?
not sorry. I was looking at your token. Parker, that word we talked about? Secret chat.
He makes us make up names and then forgets what he fucking makes us make up.
Sova, the word for owl. Okay, because I know that like owl Aarakocra. Me, Sarah knows that owl Aarakocra aren't a thing. Who doesn't know that Aarakocra in general aren't a thing? So that's where this conversation's going. Okay. Okay. Going back.
But it's really good.
Alex will be right back.
Confusion cleared.
Yeah, should we do the break? I think Alex said he thought we were gonna do the break, so he started early.
Okay.
We can come back to this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back. Are we on a break? I'm gonna make a cup of tea then. Bring it back.
I'm here. Hello? Where? Hi? Oh, that's good.
Are you
Big
changing?
fan of
Are you
tea.
changing your character art, yo? Oh man.
No, we're zooming in on the donut.
Okay. Cool. I mean, you can. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. At all.
Ah. Donut.
Noise. I really need to work on this accent. I feel like if it keeps falling apart the longer I continue talking.
Oh, your accent's bad.
Yeah. I get more gruff, so I'm eating some peanuts right now. I have the perfect pose that whenever you come into the room, like just look on the memes channel, be like, you catch Wesley in this pose, like his yoga pose. It's so
I'm waiting.
ridiculous.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
Did you send it?
No, I want it to be a surprise
Oh God.
when we play. Yeah.
Oh, are we still not talking to Dolores? Well, if you and me want to just finish this conversation really fast while everyone else is getting their hot cup of.
Getting that freak on.
Yeah, who just asked Dolores, other Sova like me? Question mark. Who's gonna tilt her head back a little bit so Dolores can actually see her face? Arawada? Arakakra. Huh. Well, I need to sit down and, think about my whole life now, so I'm gonna go to bed.
I am back.
Back.
Who's going to very, thinking on things, head upstairs to her room.
And when she opens the door, she sees Wesley doing this.
This fucking Borat mankini.
And it's just
My
like,
God!
you're just like, sure you don't want to get in on this. Actually, anyone can actually do this move.
You need an adult.
Oh my God! Who's gonna bust in the room? See that shit?
I cast fucking meteor swarm.
she'll blink, at least double take, and just say,
It's quite easy.
Wesley, get the back of your knee off your head. What the fuck is an Arakakra?
Let me make a check to see if I know. I'm sure I know, but I want to play fair. Let's see. History check? Okay. It's a 15. No, it's an 18.
That's insight.
Oh wait, sorry. No. Why do you really want to know if I know? Here we go. All right, 19, even better. Is that it? I explain everything that I know.
But, it's totally fine if you identify as a human being. That's none of my business.
Who's just gonna sit on the floor with her head in her hands?
If you ask me, I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, human beings, we can't fly.
You know, this whole time, at first I thought it was a beast, and then I thought it was a person, and now I'm an arrow. What a?
I can't fly, but I can do this, and I do the move again.
Get your knee pit out of your head. We're having a heart to heart.
Sorry, it's my routine that I do every night. But yes, it's moments like these where, when you find out who you are, that's when you find out who you are.
Random shit. I'm spewing out. I have no idea what to say right now.
I was just gonna waddle on over to her bed and just lay face down and just sit there for a little bit.
Probably for the best. It takes time for this information to sink in. For one to process.
In another room, Azrael is sitting barefoot on the floor in his linens, and all by himself, and he has placed a block of incense on the floor, as well as his amulet, and his staff is lying across the floor as well. And he reaches into his bag and pulls out this piece of parchment, which he lays down on the floor, and he will silently say a prayer. Yeah, he's speaking to two individuals. Whether or not they respond, which is unlikely because they very rarely do. He does it either way, every night.
Jericho was right next to our room. Oh my god.
This man has the focus of a fucking hawk. Don't you worry.
Just
What is it?
Here's-
D100, yeah?
Oh hey, who? I found out today that owls can hear fucking heartbeats from like everyone.
yeah,
Bye.
dude.
Yeah.
You didn't know
Pretty
that?
cool. No, I didn't. It's pretty cool.
Oof.
So you'll know when my heartbeat is beating fast. That's cool.
Yeah, he's lit these incense candles. His staff is lying out across horizontally. His medallion, his amulet is kind of just below the staff and beneath. I mean, yeah, just below the staff and beneath the staff. I mean, fucking hell, beneath the amulet, sorry, is the piece of parchment with some writing on it. And he's just silently saying a prayer with his eyes closed. That's fair enough. Once he's done, he will pack up, carefully put the piece of parchment away, and get in bed.
For it.
What? What did you?
Roll for it.
She said, "Wait for it."
I said wait for it, but oh wait. That's the wrong
What
thing.
is
I was supposed to
happening?
roll. Hold on.
Constitution check, please, Ezra.
It's wait. wait. I lost my character sheet.
Oh,
And
so
there it is. And because I'm awesome, I have advantage.
Roll for performance.
She did.
Just wanted to check. Still
Oh, I
Nice.
see.
Congratulations. It's a great roll.
phenomenal.
After all that, before we only need our 4 hours, so I'm gonna use the other 4 to make a concoction.
I want to
Emphasis
do
on cock.
to make a cock.
Okay, he's just he's done wandering around the room butt ass naked. If anybody wants to come in, Just playing with some
Does the
herbs and
concoction happen to use a lot of pineapple juice by any chance, mate?
it might. It might. That's for me to know and you to find out.
No, my friend, it's
You
definitely not for me to find out.
I love it. Which one are you making?
I don't know. I actually have to look.
Okay, I want to make one too. Anyway. Mhm.
Yeah, you said though we did not. We could, with your improvised rules, we could store them, right? We don't have to.
It's like a potion.
Okay, so yeah, I won't. Okay, so then just we'll just say we made one, but I'll not drinking it yet, so I can look it up right.
Oh, we'll
No,
wait 4
before
hours.
I go to bed. Yeah, it only takes an hour, I think, but if we only need 4 hours of meditation, so some point before meditating. Yeah,
Well, let's see. How many hours would it take? One.
I mean, yeah, it would only be like one
Yeah, we
to
can
like
wait.
6 hours, so yeah, we would probably be the first ones up.
They've got a fucking come in sign on the front, mate.
I would say no. He didn't really feel. Well, you tell me. I guess a general perception check from
Forgot.
the night before. Did we feel threatened in any way in the end? 16. Okay, then no.
We were expecting a guest that didn't show up. So it's unlocked.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah. So I never put clothes back on. Just for the record.
Of course, you did. Mhm.
Oh. Well, it's a little late, but I'm sure we have time for one more romp.
Let me just take my pill.
Oh my god.
Come in.
It's fucking 1:30. I'm not supposed to be this way.
Wait, what?
1:30 years. Continue.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
We'll turn and start getting dressed.
You wanted to see. She knows it.
Azrael will eventually come downstairs or whatever. Just come and meet the guys.
Yeah. Wesley spends his morning, spends like an hour in meditation, and then some time prepping a different spell for today. So
Oh shit, yeah, hang on. So are we obviously it's a long rest, yeah? Okay. I think I need to roll. I need to roll 1d6 plus 4.
How do you do long rest on here?
That's fine.
It's right below the hit die. There's a button for long rest.
Long rest.
Hmm?
Why didn't it work?
who me?
Yeah, I roll a 1d6 plus 4, mate. Yeah, so that's 5 total. It's basically it's just for my staff. It's just for my staff. charges, yeah. Luckily, I only used 5 charges before, so I get full charges again. Azrael throws, what's her name again, the girl?
Hmm?
Azrael throws Brekka a wave from the smile and looks back to the captain.
You have that fire noise? Is that you? Okay. Okay.
Oh, it gets louder the closer you get to it.
Oh.
Oh.
Have you guys just noticed that?
It's like it's so loud. I'll just stay here then.
Indeed. Well.
Good morning,
suspicious.
Captain.
Good morning.
The devils. Or demons.
Yeah. Can you clarify that? I thought we were hunting the devil slash northerners. When did that turn to bandits? Oh,
Those are the
okay.
guys we fought last game.
Oh, okay. She used the term bandit. I was confused. Gotcha.
Kirk's Gorge. Where's that? Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Kirk's Gorge. Oh, sorry, I was looking in the completely wrong place. Okay. And you want us to clear this place out?
How many days' journey is it from here to Kirkskull Gorge?
find where we are. Where's Graveswood?
Oh, we're not in Einbeck?
Left.
We're in Gravesford.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, okay. Alright. So it's not too far. Oh, actually, it is quite far. That's still pretty far. That's a good 100 miles, I'd say. Probably do that in a day, I'd say.
100 miles in a day? I don't
Yeah,
know,
on
dude.
horseback, bro. On horseback, 100%.
The horse will be dead.
It's alright, bro. I heal on a max on corpses, so it's okay.
Let's just kill our horses and keep reviving them.
Yeah, so if I ever let you guys die in the middle of combat, that's why.
Good cleric. Good cleric.
That's the point.
Full days.
Seems like a fair ride.
Well, before we make our trip, we should probably check out the tower.
Indeed, of course, we're not leaving before we see to that business. Testing, can you hear me? What's it sounding like?
That's better.
No, there it
I,
is.
I, I literally did nothing. I literally didn't do anything. I said, yes, we're not leaving before I see to the wizard, of course. One cannot rush the dead, my friend.
Is that all, Captain?
Give you our word, we shall do our utmost to locate these lost children.
Well, of course, we want our money, do we not? You're with the ones who are.
Yes, okay. Well, will that be all, Captain, or is there other things? Kind of looks at her as in, "Oh, I got stuff to do." Not very talkative here, are they?
No, I got someone to dance last night. You did not. I also got someone to give us free horses. I also had a really good ride last night. I mean, I'm having a great time.
Wonderful.
Wesley didn't stick around to hear Isabella talking.
I'm going
He just
to.
left.
Do we know where the tower is? We do, right? Yeah, we've been there. Yeah.
Don't we need to get the key from Pina first?
She's in there now.
She
She's
said
in
she
the
would meet
tower.
us there. Yeah, she said
Oh,
she would
okay,
meet
okay,
us
okay.
there.
He looks at the rest of the group and he says, "You are welcome to come along, if you so desire, or perhaps we shall reconvene here at a later time today. I should not need too long, perhaps a couple of hours, if that."
You've been
I'm a little
talking about
interested in what's.
cockle.
I'm a little interested in what's in this wizard tower.
Well, I must advise you to keep your hands to yourself in that case, my friend. Is that understood?
Oh, of course.
Wonderful. And you too.
I don't want to watch you standing and talking over a dead person, but I think I'll just not go.
Sounds like a
Suitable.
good time for a drink. We'll wait for you in the tavern.
Okay. Try not to break any more strings, my friend. Gives him a smile and
He
waves.
smirks.
Gives him a wave and he'll head on
Smile.
out to find Wesley.
He's quite charming, although he looks a little weird with the eyes. I don't know if guys would do that.
Wesley scuffs at the both of you as he walks off.
He is very strange.
On the map we're in 13. Yeah, we're on. Oh, it's the crack of dawn. Okay, well, I mean, we'll still go to the thing, to
Yeah.
the tower.
We're going to the tower. We're meeting Peanut there.
She probably won't be there, but
That's why who's with us?
nah, we could have just broken in the first place then.
That's what I was saying.
Well, we want to be respectful.
Of course.
Good thing you didn't bring us.
Yes, necrophilia is quite frowned upon here.
Too bad.
What? It's just a joke, bro. Don't worry about it.
It's okay, youngling. Yep.
You love it.
Correct.
While we're walking, you know who scuttle on up to Azrael, looking up at him, way up at him. Azrael,
Yes, who?
am I a person? Do you think I'm a person?
He kind of frowns and tilts his head. Why? Where's this come from? What is something? Are you concerned with something?
You know, just having my midlife crisis all too soon. Um, I learned a lot of things about myself last night. You know, I've always known I'm a person, but apparently there's an actual word for the kind of person I am. And I'm coming to terms with this, but I don't think other people know what kind of person I am. Fabio sure doesn't.
Are they rare? How rare are they? Yeah, very rare. Okay.
Can Azrael make a history check?
Yeah.
Right. There we go, dude. 21.
Nice.
Ooh.
Way
Um,
more knowledge than I do.
Educated man. Azrael will turn. He'll kind of stop in his step, and he'll turn and he'll crouch down, and he'll give her a very friendly smile, and he'll look her dead in the eyes, and he says. Were you unaware of what you were?
You know, for the longest time I thought I was a beast. And then I realized I wasn't, and then I realized I was a person. So, I guess I could say yes. I did know what I was until just a few hours ago.
A very, very warm smile, and he says, "Not only are you a person, my friend, you are a very special person. Do you, are you aware of how uncommon it is? How uncommon your people are in this land?
Dude, I didn't even know I had people.
Oh, where did you think you came from?
An egg?
What? And you think you just fell out of a crow's nest one morning and sprouted legs and started walking?" He gives
Well,
her another friendly smile.
well, the first thing I remember is, being squished in with a lot of other things, and then I remember walking around the woods, and then I remember getting snatched, and then if Wesley knows the rest of the story, you can ask him for all that. But
It involves a cage. I yell back.
Hmm. Well, all I can tell you is we share this land with a number of very exotic types of people. I must admit, you are among the most exotic, but not only 24, 48 hours ago we dealt with those of demon blood. They're still considered human. I'm not human, sorry, but people. And they are far more malicious and maleficent than those who share your own blood. Do not pay too much heed to the judgment of humans. Humans are, they are young, and in most cases, they are very naive. So, expect to be misunderstood in many circumstances, but do not let them make you think that you are something that you are not. Because you are a person, and as I said before, you are a very special person. Okay?
hmm,
So, pat on the shoulder and stand back up. You kind of notice that he's kind of like quite detached because I mean he looks like a human, but he's talking about them as if there's something else. And he'll turn and he'll head up the road again.
Wesley disturbs, and he knocks on the door. I mean, he's a patient man. He can wait for quite some time.
He kind of looks up. Is it like is actually the crack of dawn? Yeah.
Crack of dawn, like what?
Like,
5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. 6. You know, she said she'd meet us here in the morning.
yeah, I have a feeling that's not her note.
No, of course not. I'm just saying, do you think that it might be too early for Pena?
Perhaps. I think we might have jumped the gun a little bit.
I can wait here for quite some
We,
time.
we wait here for fucking 17 hours.
We're gonna be very drunk when you get back.
can who step back and look at the window situation here? Hmm. What about the door lock situation? Oh, it's just a normal, like, door with a normal lock. Oh, it looks like it. Who's gonna turn to the rest of the two guys and say, "Well, do we want to freeze our butts out here, or do we want to go freeze our butts in there?"
Just remember, this is a Major's Tower, so I think if you try and pick that lock, you might be met with something else. Although I would prefer it to not break into the home of a dead man.
I'll give it 1 hour. And she's gonna fluff up her feathers to keep warm.
Can pull out a torch and then just light it for some warmth. This is like what is this? This is like one of those like fire things. I forgot what they're called. Brazier, sure. I'll just light one. I mean, we probably need some wood, I guess. There's no trees around here.
Azrael touches himself and casts resistance on himself, just in case the color gets a bit much.
That kind of night.
Yep. Gather around the brazier.
Sure.
Ah, is there any other place?
Is that central market thing only open on that one day? Wait, it is open or only on yesterday? Sorry, I was asking you if it was only yesterday that they have all that stuff in the center of town. Oh, okay. Right, okay.
So is there any other place to drink? Perfect. Let's go there.
Oh yeah.
That's where we'll go. There's a map for everything. Doesn't matter. We don't even have. Oh, it's fucking. Oh, they're awake.
Is it open? If we just walk in?
It's unlocked. Holy. Well, we've got a long morning in front of us. Yes, last night was busy. Yes, and I got to kill a really cool dog. Hmm. Did it disappear, that dog?
Yeah, didn't you? Oh, I
did.
thought you said the dog dissolved.
Aw. No, I did not. I just burned it. We burned it. Rumors.
You could always ask Pina.
Or that. We will start with pint number 4 since I've already had 3 of them yesterday. Have you ever played dice before? Yeah, that guy's a dick. I think you're. And by prude, exactly, you mean. Oh, yes. Agreed.
What happened to change his mind?
In the north. We're
Hmm?
in the north, you mean?
Indeed.
Hmm. Well, yes, I will take you up on that, Dale. Cheers.
Out of character, being the astute studiers of poison concoctions that we are, compared to the beer we had at the other tavern, is this actually good?
Need a Witcher check.
Yeah, do we get advantage on this since it's kind of our specialty?
Liquor. Poison. History? Oh.
Okay. 16? Well, I guess just in general, compared to like alcohol of the region. Give me a 1 to 100.
Wow. Wow.
And the tavern we were at last night was average for the 50 for the region. Okay.
You needn't be so shy. Get the second pint on tap.
And I'll take it to a table.
Yes. Oops. I'll just drink. Is there anybody else in this place? Okay.
It is 8 a.m.
Yep. Just checking.
Fucking teenagers, mate, sleeping in. She did say she was coming in the morning, didn't she?
She did say that.
She lives quite far away. Like, completely the other side, doesn't she? In the woods.
She does do
Um,
that.
You know, some people's morning is like 6 o'clock, some people's morning is like 2 p.m.
Indeed. I'm gonna knock really loud, like bang on the door, just in case she is inside. Like he's g- he's he's gonna knock loud enough to the point of where if somebody's inside, they will hear. So if they don't answer in the first 5 minutes, then I suppose we'll go somewhere else.
Okay, so like, do you want to just leave his body up there getting stinky, or do you want to get in?
Yes, I think perhaps it is for the best at this point. I'm not sure whether she has been taking care of the body, well, or rather saw to the body last night. So yes, if you wouldn't mind, please, her. Thank you.
Okay. She'll crack her fingers. Get up there. First, I want to check this sucker for traps. Invest. I think. Investigation.
Well, if you're gonna break in, I can help you out.
Well,
His Azrael actually comes forward and places his hand on the back of Who, or well, or just on her head, and I'm going to cast guidance. So you get to add a D4 to any ability check.
add a d4 to. Well, I already rolled. So.
Okay, well, if you got to do one after, you can use it,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Okay. 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 I will pick the lock with that d4.
Wesley takes the step all the way back.
You can never be too safe. Wizards are crazy.
You got that right. Oh, I haven't rolled yet. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah. I think it's yeah. Who's just gonna Can I uncanny dodge that shit? It's a reaction. I take half damage. Round down, round up. I'll take yeah. Okay. 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 Who's just gonna go fuck?
You okay?
Got a little zapper. Wesley!
It's a bit of a sap, huh?
Was as
Make
I
the
imagined.
Can you make the unzapper not zap?
I'm afraid I can't do that. Not yet, anyway.
Not like a trap I can disarm, is it?
Step aside.
It's a dispel magic.
Yeah, I don't have that spell yet.
Any of you magic people, can you dispel magic?
I can, but
No,
not at this
great not.
level.
Who's just gonna run her fingers down her face? What's
How
this
about that window up there?
Onto the window!
Wait a second, let me check something out first.
And then I would do a detect magic at the window. It's on the second floor or what? First floor? There doesn't seem to be a there doesn't seem to be any magical auras on the window.
Why didn't you
Probably
do that on the door?
you wanted to help.
Where is this girl?
Three Stooges.
Is it Peanut? What time is it? How long have we been here?
Couple hours.
What time is it though? To be fair, we can't be annoyed at her. I mean, that's early. Good morning, Peanut. He waves.
Good morning, sunshine.
Morning. Did those zappy things turn on, or was it? Bitch.
We were too early. That was all.
Ah.
Take off my
Who will
shoes.
just wipe her bare feet on the mat?
Ezra will kick off his boots, leave them propped up by the front door, and he'll close the door behind.
So this is Sir Tyrion's tower, right? Can you show us to the body?
Yes, please.
Was there anything special about downstairs or no? Yeah. Before we go upstairs. Oh, gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Take note, but I keep moving.
Yeah. Can I just have a general, cause just to myself, I'm eyeing the place for any goodies I can take. Oh boy. Ooh.
Knowing that who is a thief and the warning that he gave her, he is watching. Just telling you.
You already went up the stairs. You don't see shit.
If you're hanging back, then yeah, I guess.
Shiny
Wesley-
things, dude.
Wesley knows that she is a thief, but he doesn't say anything because people can make their own decisions in life.
Yeah. L2.
Only you can prevent forest fires. What? Oh. I can't click on my token. Still can't. I can't click on it. What is happening?
thought this was the down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything interesting in this hall, or is it just an empty hall? Ah, shit.
We'll have to check out that library when we come back down. Okay. I'm make a. I want to do a more thorough investigation when we might have time, but just like general assumption or perception. Was there
Yeah,
like a struggle in this room? Could just be a man who's passionate about his work and failed at something and destroyed his work. It's fine. I'm gonna
Just
answer.
ask her. Just ask her.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, 14. I'm gonna. I'll let them stay there for now. I want to see the body first.
yeah. Just go ahead. Any room we're in, just call out anything particularly like enticing or shiny, if you don't mind.
Wow. Keeps going up. Whoa.
Ooh, this one's pretty.
Can't see anything. How can you see? Oh
Whoa.
wow.
Was this one of those like big stinky flowers that smell like corpses? Haha. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, so the orbs are like, what are they? Dancing lights, like floating magic, or are they something else? Okay. This is most impressive, Pina. All the same, it is very impressive.
He's all the way at the top of this tower. It's already been like 5 or 6 flights.
There's a H tower, Wesley. If you never would have thought a
Why,
man of
but,
your position would be aware of such things.
but he's not gonna be buried inside of this tower. You'd have to bring him outside. It's
Of
been 2
course.
months and I'm curious as to why he's still all the way up here.
We shall see.
That means we'd have to bring him down. Down.
Indeed. As somebody who is very aware of what corpses look like and so on, he does look like he died of illness or what? Fucking, what are my rolls tonight, mate? Like, not a single good roll all night long.
And last time.
Huh?
And last time.
Yeah, I know.
Pena, you said. Sorry. Pena, it was said that he died of an illness. What was that illness?
So, maybe some sort of heart attack or something if he was stumbling around and breaking things. He didn't simply just collapse to the floor.
It was a big room. I don't
Was.
imagine he would stumble around the entire room and break everything.
Hmm.
Azrael reaches forward and rolls up his sleeves and kind of pulls back the lapels of his robe to kind of expose his chest and his whole upper body. He's looking for anything, really. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
Mm.
He kind of turns his eyes towards Pina and he kind of just stares at her. He just stares at her, and this is most intriguing. Wesley, have you seen anything like this before? And he kind of gestures to the heart area.
You know, I'm not into medicine or anything, but that doesn't look natural.
Indeed.
Wesley, I know, like he's gonna pop off another detect magic in this room, but he's aiming it toward um, Sortiran here. This has a 30-foot radius, so it pings everything in this room essentially. Um, but yeah,
For someone who knows poison, would I know any poison that would have this effect?
okay. Do I know what school of magic it is? Because that's what the spell says. Transmutation. Okay, but there's nothing coming off of him. And there's nothing else in this room. Not even this wizard hat right here. Okay. I could tell you this, he's not currently affected by any magic.
Hmm?
Spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and 1 sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. It says it in the spell. So Wesley, he just says it's like he's not currently detected, like currently affected by any magic, but he's gonna saunter off to the back to peep out this transmutation thing. So what is that?
Nasty.
What is that? It's moving. Right. And it's important. And it's right behind Satyran's bed because. Really? You see, do you mind if I take a look? Will it allow me to open it? Can I? It has a consciousness. Wesley kind of takes a knee and he just looks deeply at this chest.
Yeah,
With
dude.
no eyeballs at all, I guess. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at the lock.
We're really not doing phrasing.
He's checking out that chest.
Oh,
There we go.
it's a no. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying. And he says, listen, I've been sent here by the Emerald Order to help out your master, Satyran. You might hold vital information that I need to find out what happened to him. Will you allow me entry to see what information you hold?
You just hear Azrael's voice come from the other side, and he just says, "We could ask him."
No, he's asking the chest for consent.
Oh, I apologize. I misunderstood what you were saying.
Ooh, of course.
Respect the answer.
Hmm. Wesley kind of looks at it, disappointed, and he says, "Look, I'm gonna go around the corner, and we're gonna see if we can't do anything about Satyran. But I'm gonna come back around, and when I do, hopefully you change your mind. I'm not here for, I'm not here for, any fuckery. I'm actually here to help." This is the most passionate Wesley has ever been since you guys
Okay.
seen him.
Well, while
To a fucking wooden
yeah,
chest.
while Wesley is seducing that chest, can I mentioned wanting to
Failing.
see if that like the black veins around Sartiran's heart were an effective poison I would recognize? Would that be history or medicine? Okay. Oh, it was almost a 20.
Man, we are fucking rolling so bad tonight. What is going on?
Can we get a dice check?
Oh wait, what does that? What does the inspiration do?
You can roll again.
Oh yeah.
I
Again.
can roll again.
Again.
You gonna use it
Shit.
on that? Okay.
Oh motherfucker!
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Again.
This is why you take the lucky.
Eh.
Azrael,
Uh,
you said you had something. You could talk
yes.
to him.
Perhaps it might help you also. In my view, this is of great enough concern to warrant such extreme practices, but he looks. If you wish to leave the room, Pina, you may do so. But in order to help my companion here and to perhaps unearth some of the mysteries that currently shroud this body, I can speak to him myself.
Don't come out. Whatever you hear, don't come out.
He looks at Wesley. He says, "Do you have anything you wish to ask him?"
Give me a second. Hey, Chess, come over here. We're about to talk to your master.
Their name's Chesty.
Just hey. Persuasion. Oh my god.
Fucking God!
A
What is wrong?
1.
What is wrong?
Suit
I hate
yourself.
you.
We can ask him how to access the chest.
I want to ask him.
Probably have to give it pets.
Wait, how many questions can you ask him?
I can ask the man 5 questions.
5 questions. Ask him why did he. Ask him why he called on the Emerald Order
So
for
shroud
our
this
help.
thing.
I mean, of course, like, and
I have
also
my own question. So
right. But how many questions? How many more can I ask?
we have. I'll give you one more question.
How do you
Well,
have any questions?
who is? Unfortunately, I do not
Oh,
think
I'm muted.
your insight into this.
Right.
It's not necessary. Who? Thank you. I have things I wish to ask the man myself.
Right.
Okay.
So
He gives her an apologetic smile.
give me a second. Why don't you ask ahead and
No, I can't. I need to know before I conduct the spell. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
you can ask him who did it to him. It might be a throwaway question. It might be a throwaway question, but he might, let's say he didn't die from natural things. Maybe there was something else that happened to him. Maybe there was someone that happened to him. Ask him if someone did this to him.
We'll ask him how to access the chest also if you feel like it will benefit you.
Yeah. Maybe that as well.
Its name is Chesty.
Actually, so scrap the first question. Don't ask him why he called my order. Ask him if someone did this to him, and ask him how to get into Chesty.
I can just ask him what happened to him. I was going to do that either way.
Okay, so pretend I didn't say that. Pretend I said why you asked for the Emerald Order. I just repeated myself. You know what to ask.
Sure. 1 second. Okay, yeah, he's gonna. Azrael reaches into uh, his bag. He pulls out these sticks of incense, which he places on the bedside table. And firstly, he's gonna cast thaumaturgy, and with a wave of his hand, all the lights, all the candles in the room, they just dim, become very, very, very. The room becomes very gloomy, and he lights the incense. He looks at his companions and he says, well, actually, with can I just close them with? Can I be cool and close them with thaumaturgy? Yeah. So he just with a wave of his hand, the shutters of the windows close as well, and the room gets very dark.
Ooh. Whistle.
And he lights these sticks of incense, which just begin to burn.
Wesley pulls up a chair and sits down and just watches.
And he looks at his companions and he says, "My apologies if this disturbs you." He gives him a smile. And he begins to just weave his hand through the air, and with every backwards and forwards motion, this sort of ethereal, silvery light just begins to coalesce around his fingers. And slowly and slowly, he just keeps going backwards and forwards until his hand is pretty much engulfed in this silvery moonlight sort of thing, which he then reaches forward and cups the dead man's face with his hand. And at that moment, all this energy that had this magic that coalesced around his hand, just gets drawn into every orifice in his face. So through his eyes, up his nose, in through his mouth, and into his ears. And I suppose I'll leave the rest to you, mate, of what happens to him. Yeah. Azrael gives him a smile, and being very careful not to word anything as a question, he says, "My apologies to have disturbed you from from your slumber, my child. I just have I'm here to conduct and safeguard your passing into the realm of the Black Mother. But I'm here with a companion who you sent for, I do believe. His name is Wesley of the Emerald Order. And we were wondering, first and foremost, why it is you sent for him." It's the first question.
Start spilling all the story plot right now.
This is what happened.
Ruin the story. Azrael kind of gives Wesley a look.
Wesley looks a bit, how do you say, impatient with that answer and not satisfied with it.
Seeing
he
that
does the same
expression,
thing.
Azrael will kind of give him a smile and like a sort of apologetic, stay calm smile. um, well, if that is the case, my friend, I feel that your enchanted chest, your lovely apprentice informed us that you housed a number of your own mysteries within. I do believe gaining access to such a chest would aid my companion in his endeavors to in turn aid you and continue whatever it is you started. So, can you inform me of how he might enter your chest. I see. My child, I have also noticed that upon your form, your heart has fallen to some sort of corruption. What happened to you? Yeah, he looks at Wesley again. He kind of knows where to go with the next question.
Wesley just looks so irritated at all these answers that are not answering anything. He's about to strangle this dead guy. Like, all they want to do is help you.
Who's eating a donut?
Yeah, I just stand there. I don't know. Don't know how to react.
At that, he says, I want you to be straight with me now, my child. I'm here to help you. A warning from who? And for what? My two final questions. And for what? Yeah, a warning for what? He nods. And I suppose as the final words leave his mouth, the sort of ghostly energy that had snaked up into his nose and his mouth just kind of just spews out again and coils around Azrael's arm before disappearing into the air. The corpse goes limp again, I suppose. He looks at Wesley and, well, I suppose the old man was in over his head, or so
He
it seems.
was.
You said his eyes started upwards, like rolled back, or was he looking somewhere? Can I look where he was looking?
Oh yeah, I suppose in that case, yeah, I will do the same. So where Azrael looks at the ceiling.
We all look to the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah, he's
Hmm.
probably looking at. Maybe I know. Anyway,
What was the second answer he gave us about the chest?
Wait,
Pastina.
wait. I have a thought. That little creepy little devil thing that disappeared, could I hear like scrabbling, like little claws, like on the ceiling? Like if I can't see it, can I hear to see if something's there? I'm a little paranoid. Oh, Mama, don't fail me now. Oh, it was almost a 20.
What is wrong with us?
Mhm.
Wesley goes over and knocks on the door. Pena, it's safe to come out now. Don't worry about that.
It is done. Pina, I do fear that your master may have perhaps been involved in a bit more than that which he made you aware of.
He stared into the darkness. Something stared back.
Indeed. But he did say that you could grant Wesley here access to his chest. Please do so. Thank you.
I'm gonna. What? May I? Can I inspect the chest? Can I see if there's any hidden compartments? Don't fail me now.
Nice,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Look at that. That's what we wanted to. But this, yeah.
Boo! Uh-huh. Hmm. Wesley will kind of do his forensics CSI type shit and kind of
Enhance.
pick up the ash and be like,
Taste it.
there's a bit of ash here. Interesting.
Ash.
Right. It is
You know what causes ash, Wesley?
fire.
And what did we fight not one day ago that is associated with fire?
Demons. Northmen.
Hmm.
I'm just guessing. Stop asking me questions, mate.
You got it right.
Right, of
Have,
course.
have some faith in yourself.
I do have faith in myself.
Wonderful.
Pena, it seems as though someone has made their way into this chest and set ablaze whatever was in this chest. May we look around the tower, the rest of the rooms, for other, so we can gather other information.
Whilst you do that, I'm going to conduct this man's rites.
Do we need to bring his body down?
He will be buried in the grand cemetery over in the My Basin. I have already had people sent who will be on their way to collect him.
All right then.
Nope. Of course.
He's a very cryptic man, Satyrin.
The dead usually are, my friend.
Hopefully, this place isn't as cryptic as he was. Yeah, I gotta investigate.
You know it.
How about? I feel like we spent a long time here. Like,
Yeah, I kind
do
of feel
we wanna?
bad that we're
Yeah, I feel
not.
bad. Do we want to hop back to the other two? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're just
Yeah.
drinking, so there's really not much
Maybe there's some
Just-
cool shit that you guys are getting up to.
time
Yeah.
skip till we're back together.
Fucking, it depends if you're okay with it, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging. You know.
Yeah.
Drinking. You're good.
No, you're good.
Hey, no, what's upstairs? Oh, well then that's exactly where we need to be.
Yeah.
At this point, Azrael turns to who, and he'll say, "Please show the dead some respect and keep your hands to yourself."
Sure thing.
Whoa.
Damn, what's this shit? Can we
Some
at least show
sacrifice
them what's
going
going
on
on?
here.
Yeah, I do
Mm.
feel bad. Like,
Can I roll an arc?
Azrael is downstairs, by the way. He didn't come up here.
Can I roll a Arcana check to see what this is? See if I know what this is. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice,
Killing
dude.
it. Self casting. Self spell casting spell. But I don't know what it actually casts. But I've experienced something like this before. Hey, no, did he mention what he did in this room? What this spell is? Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna fire off another detect magic.
I'm using all my slots in this house because I need to know what this does.
It's your job, mate, innit? You're an investigator.
I'm an investigator, mate.
He's looking around. And he
I
would have
want to
got
know
away with it.
what school of magic this is. Wow. Illusion magic. Pina, this is a very strong. I don't even know what this is called.
Sigil.
This is a very strong magical arcane sigil that your master has created here. A lot of illusions happening. Anyways,
What happens
let's
if I
continue.
poke this line? If I poke it.
It needs a type of activation word, I believe. Anyways, let's continue.
I was gonna start yelling a bunch of random words, but I will continue.
No one's stopping you from yelling words.
Apples, bananas, pineapples, chesty, funny wizard hat,
Crickets, elephants. Let's keep going.
abracadabra. Fuck you. Nothing happens.
I think she said it more than me today so far. Yes.
Mhm.
The all-seeing eye of Azrael.
Ooh, matching room.
Mhm. So my detect magic lasts for 10 minutes. What's going on in this room? There's divination in this room. These are all altars. Oh,
Peanut,
so
did Sir Tyrion ever say why you couldn't come up here? That sounds patronizing.
I do another Arcana check in this room. Just to see what this thing does, because it's different than the last room, right? So he digs back in his memory about what this could possibly be. 18. What do I know about this?
Hey, who? Why don't you get on top of that altar over there?
Is it gonna blow up if I sit on it?
Nah.
I'm gonna.
Nah. That's what you want to hear.
I wanna like just toe the line of runes first. Does anything happen if I like toe it when I like step over it?
Nothing's gonna happen. You need special components and things.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go "Huh," and hop up on the thing and just sit on there. I'm the special component.
That you are. So there's one more level.
You.
Let's go up
think?
and take a look.
Or you know.
You know, in video games, there's always like hidden components at the very top of buildings. Hidden treasures.
Yeah. Roof party.
Alright.
Alright,
Alright, we're going back
we've
down.
seen it. And back down.
Whilst they,
Well, let's flip to Wesley. I'm sorry, to Azrael and what he's doing.
Yeah.
Azrael is, whilst they're gone, he's set out even more incense, and this time he's waved his hand again, and the candles are pretty much completely snuffed out. And from his bag, he pulls out that same piece of parchment that he got out the night before, and he lays it on the end of the bed, and he removes his medallion with the crow's head. He places it on top of it, and from his bag he produces a small book, which again he opens to a very specific page and places it up on the bed. And with the incense burning, he raises his hands over Sir Tyrion, and he says, "Life, death, fate. It is all but a web of strings. One may be a maker, a martyr, a magnificent ruler, but with time, all men find equality within the grave. The forces of life and death are both feared and loved in equal measure, yet there is no good nor order inherently within either of them. They are both two sides of the same coin. Men seek to hide from death's embrace through their wealth, power, arrogance. Yet these are all fleeting. They may guide your path, but they shall not consume your will. It is one's growth and one's deeds that shall cement your name among the living and gain you respect amongst the dead. So, worthy Sir Tyrion, for your service in this life to the town of Gravesford, and your reverence and dedication to the Black Mother, the anointment of Theodelinda is upon you. May your legacy solidify your name upon this plane as the Black Mother guides you into her eternal embrace. Be at peace, my worthy brother. Be at peace." And the shadows of the room, they kind of stretch, and the room gets very, very dark. And as Azrael actually says these words, his face kind of becomes almost very pale and gaunt and almost like bleached as these words leave his mouth. And, well, he kind of swears that the face of Sir Tyrion, in just for a brief moment, turns up into a very slight smile before relaxing again as his soul is shepherded off towards Theodelinda.
Yelling more words at that one room. Walking stick, horse. Strawberry.
Tina!
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Who? Wesley, say some magic words.
Magic. Arcana.
No, like the words you say when you do magic.
Spells. I don't know. I make up some magic words.
I'm sure.
Abracadabra.
I'm sure Azrael can like hear all of this like
Leviosa.
going down the whole time.
Tina, do you... I'm gonna be spending some time in this tower to look through every floor to try to find information. Were there other rooms that you were not allowed entry in? Okay. Well, well, I probably won't be staying, but I'll give this place a good look over today.
If we do stay though, like, are you gonna lock us in? Like, is this thing going to perhaps zap us if we just like hang out in here? Sure.
Yeah, give the key to who?
Thank you. Inside my head.
Yeah.
And they come down. Azrael's kind of cleaned up, and the incense is away, and the parchment and the book and everything. It's all gone. Did you find what you were looking for?
Seems as though Sir Tyrion was into a lot of high-level magic.
Didn't know enough words to yell.
One might have assumed as such. He is the mage of a town.
Right. Hopefully we can find clues in the rest of this place that will tell us what happened to him.
Do you remember what he said when we asked him those questions? Something about secrets. Do you have any idea what he was talking about?
Well, he said secrets are for me to know, but not for him to say. And that just sounds like a bunch of rubbish.
Yes, my friend, the dead can be incredibly cryptic.
Because I came here to ask him questions.
Yes, maybe. I do suppose you are quite unable to speak with him yourself.
No.
Yeah. It would take a week or a week at least before his body would accept such things anyway. But nonetheless, perhaps
There
we
are
should.
there are other floors to this tower that I probably would need to investigate before I feel comfortable leaving.
Do you feel as though 2 pairs of keen eyes additionally might help?
Sure.
I'm good
I
at
just
looking for stuff.
3. Well, you're here already.
just feel sorry for those two seps in that, tavern.
Although I do fear they're probably extremely drunk by now. We've been here for some time.
I'm gonna look out the window. Is it even noon yet?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
like
it's noon. They're totally
been
wasting.
for like 6 hours.
Well, I can't rush this.
Of course, I understand. His body will be. He looks at. Is Pina with us? Yeah. Yeah. He looks to Pina. He says, his body will be collected by men of my cloth, and he will be shepherded back towards the My Basin, where he shall be shall find his eternal rest. You expressed your desire for a funeral in the town, though. understood. That wasn't necessarily part of what they called me here for, but I'm sure my brethren can conduct such ceremonies upon their arrival. His soul is safe, though. And how long did it take me to get here by horseback again, myself, to Gravesford, my basin? Like a good week and a bit, right? Yeah. Oh, jeez. I did the maths. Unless you changed the measurements, I did the maths, and it was like it came out to about a, just over a week and a half, um, with rests on horseback. But I didn't take into account like being stopped by bandits or whatever. Yeah, fair. Hmm. He looks back at Pina and he says, "How have you been caring for his body?" Hmm. But you informed me that you had been using herbal means or something. Is there anything that he can teach her to keep the body fresh for longer? Yeah,
Gentle repose.
I can do that, but I don't know if she can do that. And he can't really. I've got that prepared. Okay, all right. In that case, whilst he looks at her and he says, "Do you know gentle repose?" Okay. Well, whilst my companions are seeing to the rest of this tower, perhaps I can share a little knowledge with you.
A little bit of here, a little bit of there.
Well, you said this table. I mean, it's getting. I just want to say it's getting a little bit past the time. I don't know how much you want to keep going, but like for this room, you said there was like stacks of paper here. Is there anything of interest that I can see, or maybe any notes that he was writing to anyone, letters, or new spell equations or something, or yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I
So I
suppose
says
we
to
have to
the guy, I
roll.
says to him, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, 6 Constitution
Oh
checks,
my god,
and I
hold
want the
on.
secret to his beard if I'm still awake. At advantage. We do. I just spilled water all over my
That's
desk.
just a check.
Oh, there are.
Oh, boy. There's one.
This is a save, right?
Oh, I just did a check.
I'm back. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't count then. I
What's
did
going
a
on?
check.
They're rolling to see if they survive.
How do I? Why is this not rolling?
Nice,
On
bro.
save. There we go. Okay, yeah, do
Good.
hers.
1, 2,
We just have to
3,
beat a
4.
10,
How
right?
many?
6. 6? No, 5? How many did he
One,
say we had to drink? 10. So 5 for you,
Each?
5 for me.
Oh, 1, 2. 1, 2.
Wait, 10 each?
What?
Oh boy, oh
That's
boy.
insane.
I thought he just
no
said
way.
we had to buy 10
You
pints for
so
the
did.
secret.
Come on now.
He didn't
There's
say
my
it was
5.
a
I passed
dual
them all.
challenge.
Yeah, he
Fuck
did,
that.
dude.
Just shut up. We're gonna be dead.
Um,
We're not leaving this town today.
I
Is
mean,
what it sounds like.
apparently.
There's my 5.
Why is
I
this not
passed.
letting me roll without like triple clicking? I know,
No,
it's
the one
being
was
really
with the
weird.
ability
There we
check,
go.
and you said it was a save.
It's just lagging
That doesn't
hard.
count. Ooh.
Those are cool.
If
10.
you're doing the drinking rules, it's 10. But unless you're doing something different. Yeah, 10.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Witchers, baby. Poison is our specialty.
I mean, we can be like tipsy, but we don't need to be fucking wasted. So I says
So
to
as I
the
put the
guy, I
last.
says to him, you need to understand that you need to understand how to use that weapon in front of you. And he was like, I don't know. It was just like a crazy guy.
But you're not drunk.
Yes, but I'm tipsy. You've seen me tipsy.
Oh, slam the last fifth one down on the table. Did we ever get his name?
Yeah.
Grom.
I believe you owe me a secret. And maybe another pint, because 5 is not enough. Yeah. So the secret then. Oh. He'll shake his hair so that it all falls in front of him as he leans forward. Lay it on me.
Got Parker all excited. Hey, Parker.
I feel like we're about to snort cocaine off each other's hair.
Like conditioner. I never thought of poison. Interesting. Perhaps I should take a small keg to go. It is the ingredients inside, you see. We we know a thing or two about poison. It is a similar make. The taste is different, and the effect can be very different. But to a body, to a monster, it is a similar.
is our secret.
And I wink at him as she says that.
Maybe. Send a message to the inn that we're supposed to be in. I don't know where our people are. It's been quite a long time. I think they might have died.
What time is it?
No, I was asking him that.
The wasted day.
Perhaps we should go see if something has gone wrong.
Alright.
Not that we were paid to protect them, but they are kind of interesting group, no?
And he will down that last drink and stand up. I guess another one.
Hello? Oh, stop. Come on, come on, come on. Don't fail me now. Hey, it's over 10. It's over 10.
That was close.
That was perfect.
Oh,
Hey.
Cool.
stuff.
A lot of things